Hi guys, welcome to Crypto B101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment in general. And we've seen what is happening in the market. Bitcoin is been trying to gain some momentum, and we can see we tested around 15,480 and we bounce back around that side to the 16,000 zone back. And what does this mean? It means that people are still being scared because we're not seeing a massive movement coming out of the chart or out of the market, even with the news and everything that is going on with Genesis, that is going on with Grayscale, that is going on with BlockFi, FTX, and all these other cryptocurrency investment company. So what are we going to look at today? We're going to take a look at the charts. We're going to look at where you need to get into the market, where you need to get out of the market, like we always do on this channel. We're going to show you the market watch and see what the market cap is all about, and also check out some economic calendar. Yesterday we saw the FOMC meeting coming out, and we saw that a lot of people are trying to vote for the Fed to slow down the interest rate hike, and that is a good news because we're not going to see a lot of people coming out that can now borrow money and create more jobs. And now inflation is going on as well. We're going to see people be able to save money and also now be able to invest in all these crypto assets, other assets in investment portfolio, and it's going to help the economy balance and grow as well. But we need to take note of all what is happening in the game. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and welcome to the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. And I mean, we don't gamble it. Definitely, we do not gamble it. If you're new to this channel, or you're just coming across this channel, you might want to subscribe to the channel to gain or to understand what we're doing on this great platform. And if you've been subscribing to the channel, you're part of this great platform, you might want to like the videos, share the videos, and also comment down in the comment section. Let's have some interaction. Talk about the coins you want us to look at. Talk about how you like the show, what you want us to put or add to the show. I haven't said that. Let's go straight to the chart and see what is going on this morning. And right now, as I'm talking to you, Bitcoin is trading at 16,680. What does that mean for us? That means now we've seen the structure or the cycle completed in a lower time frame, because you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have the liquidity grab. What am I expecting the market to do? I'm expecting the market to now start coming down to test this 15,600 back. And mind you, this is in the lower time frame. That's why we have this. We need the hand to come down, then we can have a new structure format in the higher time frame. But now this is going to be tricky because for the past how many months now? Let me just go back. Or for how many weeks? Let me go to higher time frame so you can get what I'm saying. You can see for the past how many, since on the 4th of November, that's about, I think, up to 3 weeks now, we've been seeing structure being broken down, even from the higher time frame. You understand? So now, this movement we're seeing doesn't mean we are in a bull run yet. But, whenever anything is going to start, it's going to start from somewhere. But now, what am I expecting today? I'm expecting to see the market come back to mitigate the zone 100%. That's 15,600. Then anytime we come back there and we fail to break it and we're able to come back and break this zone, that's when I can say we're now having a good structure that's going to be a bullish kind of movement in on the chart. So, and we need to be careful. We need to watch out for that. So let me show you where and what we need to do today. Excuse me. Okay, now you can see we have this structure form. We break it. To me, the cycle is completed. What am I expecting? I'm expecting the market to fall off, either to mitigate it 16,150. I told you that time, if you've been watching the show, I gave a signal saying you should short when we break 16,000 150, and if you did that, definitely you made money because the market came down to about 15,400. So you made about 1,000 points if you're buying one lot size. If you're buying 10 lot size, that's about 10,000 points. And imagine if you have a lot of BTC, that's a lot of money for you. But that's not the case. The case now is we have the structure being formed, which is a good news for bull run if it's going to being validated when the market come back to retest this zone and now move back. So now what am I expecting? It's simple. I'm expecting the market to come back here to test this zone. You see, this is where I'm expecting the market to come. The moment we test this zone, either spike, price action movement, body touch the zone, or it's a week that touch the zone, it's still a good thing. And we need to be careful. The moment we touch the zone, I'm expecting the market to shoot up back. Then the moment that can happen, yes, I can now say, yes, we're having a good movement in the market that has not happened in weeks. But the moment the market comes down and break this zone and we break below this 15,400, it's another signal that the bear market continues. And it might continue because we've been seeing a lot of sentiment coming out saying they want they're waiting for the market to hit 10,000 or whatever. We saw what's happening with Grayscale saying probably they might dump their BTC because the BTC is on discount now. What I mean discount is when the NAV, that is the net asset value, is below the price in the market. That's discount. And when it's above the price in the market, that's where you call it premium. And now Grayscale Grayscale BTC now is at discount, almost 46%. And a lot of people are saying, are they going to hit margin call and probably dump all their BTC? And they have a lot of BTC with Coinbase, and now that might even affect Coinbase as well. So the rumor has been perspiring and has been going on the internet for some days now, and everybody has been crossing their fingers and waiting to hear the good news that it's not going to happen or the other news that it's going to happen. So how do we need to walk through this one? Is very simple. It's just to stick to your chart analysis. Whatever that is happening on the chart is going to tell you. So on today's, let's check out the market cap before I tell you what you're going to do regarding the chart, and you do not want to miss any of the show. First of all, the market is still maintaining more than 800 billion US dollar market cap, and I like that because we've been failing to break that 800 billion, and I believe anytime we're going to break it nicely is when we're going to see the market falling off to about 10k 12k thereabout. So right now as I'm speaking to you, the market cap is sitting at 837. 24 hours volume is 61 billion, and BTC dominance is still sitting at 38.3% and 17.5%. And let's confirm it on the sister site. We all know these are cryptocurrency exchanges that track down the assets and the value of whatever that's really in the cryptocurrency space, and we can see it's still the same thing, about 60 billion traded in the last 24 hours and about 873 billion market cap. So it confirms that we are still above 800 billion market cap. You can see the dominance is still above 36.7 and ETH 16.7, talking about BTC and Ethereum. So now let's check out what's going to happen in the economic calendar. I haven't seen that we're still maintaining the market cap more than 800 billion, which is still a good news because I'm hoping we do not break it. We have this market start appreciating from here. But if the sentiment is still going to come through, the chart is still going to tell us, and we are going to inform you on this show that this is going to happen. And that's why it's very important for you to subscribe to the channel, like, and share the video so you can make the channel bigger. So today, what are we expecting today, talking about the economic calendar? We saw that the FOMC meeting yesterday shows that a lot of people are now, a lot of the delegates that are voting are now trying to say they should reduce the interest rate. So we might be experiencing maybe 25 basis points decrease in the next interest rate, or probably 50 basis point, we don't know until they bring it out. And it's going to be a shock if we see that they are voting and they believe in it should be decreased and the Fed end up increasing. That's going to be a disaster for the crypto asset. But don't worry, we got you covered. We'll always bring everything to your view on this show. So what are we expecting today? Today, what I'm expecting is this. We're expecting some Jama Info business climate. We're expecting retail sales quarter to quarter in New Zealand and just some other data that will come out where, all these analysts gather together to know what they're going to do. And also, we're going to be seeing tomorrow something like German final GDP, German GFD, all these things, they are not that important, and that's why you can see them, they are in yellow. So even the important news we had yesterday only pushed the market to about 16,700 thereabout, and now we're seeing the market forming a good structure. But I'm going to tell you where you need to get in, or if you need to keep your buy if you miss out on that. So not much important news coming out for the remaining few days we have in this week, but next week we have some good news and we're going to share it with you on this show. You can see great things will be coming out next week and you do not want to miss that. So that's that on the economic calendar. Now back to the charts before we finalize the market watch. Back to the chart. Let me delete this. So now we've seen that news came out yesterday. The market rally a bit, after the completed of the small cycle movement, talking about maybe 1,000 points or something like that. You see, yeah, something around 1,000 points, because you can't get in from here, probably get it from here. So it was 1,000 points, which that's how market has been moving for some weeks, for months. Now, even last week was the worst. We saw about 500 to 400,000 just ranging, and you couldn't do anything with that, because even when you get into the market, where you need to close might be the same place you get into the market. Such things you just need to sit back. So today, what do you need to do? On a lower time frame now, it's already giving me signal to sell. You see, this is a signal to sell already. Whenever you have this kind of movement and we're breaking below it, it's already a signal to take a short. But what I normally tell you is, if you're not the type that like to rush into the market, you want a huge confirmation, you can wait and see this. You can see this 2-hour signal is not confirming. You can wait to see it do like this, come back. The moment it's coming down to break, you cannot get into the market. That's number one. But let me delete it back so you don't get confused. Excuse me. So if you're an investor now, I'm expecting you to get out of the market. But if you're a trader, you might want to scale the profit if you have experience. But right now, what is the signal today? Right now, as I'm speaking to you, it's a sell already on my terms. Because whenever I have a spike like this and we go up, we didn't break that zone and we break it. And this is what I'm saying. Let me show you so you can understand what I'm saying nicely. You can see we have the spike here. We have it here, we didn't break it, it moved up here. We have it here, we didn't break, we only broke it here. Then the market went back to mitigate that zone, then later broke it. No. So now this, anybody that took the trade might maybe experience, maybe I think 800, I said 800, let me check it out. You go in from here, you see about 200 points, you see. So maybe it's going to be loss of about 200 points. But now we have another one forming out here, which is perfect entry for me. So what I'm thinking is, you need to get into the market right now at around 16,600. You understand? You need to get into the market right now. Use your risk reward. And now let's see how far the structure coming down is going to form. And if we get to see it, then we can know that the market will continue coming down. Then we'll have the hope to come and mitigate this 15,700, and we'll be looking for our buy around it. So I think I would advise anybody that is in the market now, just get out of the market. If it's investor, you need to close your stake, move it to USDT. If you're a trader, I would advise you close, because I'm seeing a sell down. It might still recover back, but it might start the trend or the structure to come and mitigate the zone we are waiting for. But in the other sense, if the market decided not to do like that, because this is crypto, what do you need to do? You just need to wait and see if you're going to break above 16,780 and continue the trend moving upward. But right now, I think it's a short, and that's what I'm going to do. Not financial advice, just for educational purpose. Make sure you do your research, trade with the amount you can afford to lose, and also do not over leverage so you do not liquidate your account so fast. So that's that on BTC. Let's check out ETH quickly. And ETH now, it's going to be the same thing like BTC, because they move They've been moving the same pattern for the past few days now, and you can see structure broken, structure broken, and now 1 2 3 4 5. You understand? So now we're having the same kind of movement with them, but right now Ethereum has not given me the signal for short already. So now I'm still expecting, because this lower time frame, I'm still expecting Ethereum to do something like this, then go back. Then the moment it's coming back to break it, that's when I'm expecting to take a short on Ethereum. So Ethereum right now is still sitting at a buy, but I believe it's going to be a sell as well, because it's almost the same thing we experienced with BTC, except ETH is going to be bit different. So you can still hold on to Ethereum buy. Maybe it might push up to around 1,220 or thereabout. Then we're going to see a sell. But the moment you see it coming down, retest back. By the time it's coming to break this zone, okay, or we can use our 1,178 as where we can take our shot. You understand? But that is not a valid entry. Valid entry is I'm expecting to see something like this first, then go back. Then the moment it's coming down to break it, that's when we need to get in there. And that is not showing right now on Ethereum. So I can't say I have a shot on Ethereum yet. It's still a buy, but I know the short will play out, but it might not happen as I'm recording the show. But you can subscribe to the Telegram channel, to the Discord channel, because when I see the short for ETH, I will tell you immediately that you need to take a shot right now. So let's check out Dogecoin too. Since we've been following Dogecoin, I've told you you can let me know what you want me to talk about or discuss about, talking about or the coin you like. You understand? So I can take a look at it, analyze it to you, and give you feedback. But right now, Dogecoin has done what I'm waiting for. You can see we have this movement, small movement, move up a bit now is breaking it. So even Dogecoin to me is a short. But if you're the type that like to wait for confirmation, you don't want to get in early, you can wait for the higher time frame to form out. You understand? You can wait for, excuse me, not this one. This is what I use. You can wait for the higher time frame to form out right here. But I'm getting, if it's me, to form out right here, go back. Then the moment it's coming to break it, that's where you get. You can see yesterday I showed you that if you break it, that's where you need to get in. And the stuff didn't happen, but I believe we might experience that today, because if the king is falling, others follow. So that's that on Dogecoin as well. If you want to get more of this chart analysis, go to the trading, go to the links down in the description, subscribe to the Discord channel, subscribe to the Telegram, where we'll be dropping some gems for you and you can be part of it. Nothing is financial advice, just for educational purpose. But looking at the chart, I'm still hoping we need to come back and retest this 0.07, and we might even break it, and the market will go to my target, which is 0.05, and I think that's where we all need to back Dogecoin. So that's that on the chart analysis quickly this morning. Now let's go back to the market watch and see what is trending and how this thing have been doing for the past 7 days, 24 hours, and even in the last 1 hour. So right now we can see trending. I see RV FTT token is still trending. We know they see a lot of news coming out about FTX and some Bankman-Fried, and I can tell you it's been bad news for the crypto space. But at the same time, we all need all this things, so the regulatory or the regulation can hit the space as quick as possible, and we can be able to have a balance or a good trading investment companies that we all know we're not going to have a problem in the nearest future, but nothing is guaranteed. So now we can see VIDT is trending, and BTC is trading at 16,650 right now and has appreciated about 0.62% in the last 7 days and 0.95% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is trading at 1,199 and has appreciated about 3.33% in the last 24 hours, and it's been dropping for about 0.74% in the last 7 days. Dogecoin has been down for about 0.7% in the last 24 hours, appreciated about 1% in the last 24 hours, down 0.73% in the last 1 hour, and it's been down for 3.8% in the last 7 days. And let's check out the coins on that top 100, like we always do on this show. And you can see right now we now have Hulo token HOT now at 101, Compact back at 102, Revcoin at 103, Bitcoin Gold at 106, Stepping pushed down to 1112, and Cadena at 125. It has appreciated and moved ahead with 5 lines. Let's check out some NFT, talking about the top collections. I mean, CryptoPunk still sitting at number one. CryptoPunk and Body Art, they've been dragging CryptoPunk now at number one, Body at number two. Invisible Friend has made it to top 10 and is sitting at number three. Moonbirds at number four. Chimpas at number seven. Azuki still maintaining number 10, sitting at number nine. And Sapi made it to number 10. Sapi Seals and is sitting at number 10. Do your own research. Make sure you invest the money you can afford to lose. We all know NFT has been down more than 90% since the beginning of this year, and you don't want to train your hard-earned money down the drain. So you need to make sure you made your own research, know what the roadmap is, the tokenomics, and what the project is all about before you bank your money on any project. And nothing on this channel is financial advice. It's just for educational purpose. So that's that on the market world. Shout out to our sponsor, InstaCashFX, for sponsoring the show. If you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to sell Bitcoin, you might want to hit them up, and I bet you they're fast, reliable, and efficient. If you want to learn how to trade and know all this things we're talking about as well, you might want to go to their training section and apply for free training, and you'll be called upon your batches when it's time for you to get your own education. And you can see the the fear and greed index is sitting at 20, which is extreme fear. And when it's extreme fear is when you need to start adding some crypto to your portfolio, but you need to do it with the understanding. You don't just do it anyhow, and that's what we're analyzing for you on the show. Fear and greed index is sitting at 20, which is extreme fear for today. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of this great thing that is happening in the crypto space. We can see a lot of things are trending. We can see Shiba Inu is trending, Binance is trending. Binance, you can now even use Binance to withdraw in Italy. You can check that out. ApeCoin is trending, FTX scam is trending, and CR7, we all know CR7 is going to play today, talking about the Lovers of World Cup. And also, he has launched his own NFT. If you're interested, do your own research. You can go to Binance and get some for yourself. SGB is trending, and we can see a lot of things are trending on the platform. So if you want to be part of all this great things, you might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. YouTube channel, to all the social media handles. It's CryptoBean 101 on all platforms, and you can get all the juicy information we're bringing to your view. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been a wonderful show. I am going to catch you on the next episode of this great and beautiful show. I mean, the biggest show in Africa, because this is only where we give you the valid information. This is only where we tell you buy and it's a buy, sell it to sell. Not financial advice, but we've been right 99%, if not 100%, and you can go and verify, because we experience, we understand the losses, the pain, the gain in the market, and we're using it as educational platform to help you guys out in the crypto space. And I think you do not want to miss out on any of this. All right, till I catch you on another beautiful episode of the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazeem, and this is Peace Out.